Hello and welcome. This is former psychic medium and current YouTuber Great Sun Jester coming at you. And as a former psychic medium, I predict that you're going to like and share this video and subscribe while you're at it. So, what do you do when a huge internet commerce company does you wrong? You find a friend with a YouTube channel and expose them. Today, we're unscripted and we're going to take a look at an evil company that treats their employees like dirt. We're going to look at the way the company wants you to view their facilities and talk about the people that work there. In this series of stock photos, we're going to take a look at the way this company wants you to see them. What strikes you about this first picture? Well, what strikes me is everything's shiny and clean. Floors have no trash. Not bad. How about the brightness of this warehouse? Again, with decent floors, everything's tidy and organized. Looking good. And what strikes me about this stock photo is the sense of organization. Everything is in its place. And this shipping section of a warehouse looks pretty clean to me. There's no dirt on the walls, no safety posters, the floor has no trash. Not bad. And here's another sense of the organization of the shelves. There's nothing sticking out that cart could potentially hit on its way down the aisle. Again, not too many boxes sticking out. Everything looks organized. I don't see any trash on the floor. This is how the company wants you to see them. Automation is a big part of this company. And again, what strikes me about this photo is the cleanliness and the organization. Looks like a great place to work. Now, what company are we talking about? You know, we're talking about Zed Corporation. You know Zed Corporation. You know their logo. It's famous. We are definitely not talking about some other company you may have been thinking of. Let's make that clear. This video series is not about some other company. So let's back up a bit and talk about why this video, which may turn out to be a series. A very good friend, a brother actually, came to me and we were talking about his time with this company, and the tales he told were unbelievable. I wound up interviewing him for hours and hours, more hours than I can count, to get a lay of the land and find out all I could about this company. And I came to find it's much different than the public persona they portray. He talked about his permanent physical injuries, working conditions, management culture, all these things that we'll talk about in the videos ahead. For the rest of this episode, we're going to talk about employees and the type of people that work for this company. When my friend applied to this company, there was only one hiring requirement. He had to pass a drug test once, and he would never be tested again in all the years he was there. There's no education or experience required for this job. You just have to be breathing. And as you'd expect, this is going to attract the lowest common denominator of people. He tells tales about criminals, drug addicts, and a carnival of various combinations of strange clothes, hair, piercings, tattoos. He's seen it all, he says. Now, to be fair, he says, the majority of the people are strange, But he notes that there are there is a minority of other types of folks. There are senior citizens working there, people working second jobs, people working just to occupy their time, etc. Retention edit. Are you paying attention? Good. As I said before, the lowest common denominator of people tend to drift to this company because of the low standards. Here's a scene my friend sent me from the parking lot. And my friend says that after working there a couple years, one day this appeared on the window. And at this point, I can share the stories he told me about drugs at the facility. He talked about employees uh, during their breaks would go out to their car, smoke weed, and when they came back, they would really smell bad. They would also be drinking, and they'd come back from break high and drunk. And when other employees complained to management, they were told that since weed is legal in that state, that there was nothing they could do about it, which doesn't make sense to me as an outsider. A private business can do anything they want, but apparently they choose to tolerate their employees working high and drunk. In a future episode, we'll talk more about site management or lack thereof. This was an interesting picture he sent me. He tells me that this sign appeared in a break room, which had a little kitchenette area and some sinks. And you just have to wonder what prompted this. He also sent me this picture to convey how people are generally inconsiderate, leaving obstacles in the aisle, for example. We'll look at facilities and work culture in a future episode. But for now, I'd take note of the trash on the floor, the box sticking out. Where is the clean, tidy facility we saw earlier? Hopefully, this episode explained the justification for why we're doing this and to whet your curiosity for more to come. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.